Welcome back to the Circling Back podcast presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer. It's the only hard seltzer with vitamin C from Superfruit Acerola. My name is David. And guess what? I'm back in the saddle hosting. Why? People are wondering why. Where's Will DeFries? He's normally the one doing this. Well, he has contracted the COVID-19 virus.
He's an Omicron boy.
Say what he's contracted as Christopher Walken.
He has Omicron.
We don't know that, but he probably
got the
does.
virus.
Probably does have Omicron.
Got the virus.
So here's what that
sick.
means. That means a lot of things. First of all, I'm hosting. Second, I'm on the board. Third, Big Game Brett's here. Hi, Brett.
Hey, Dave. Thank you for having me again. Happy to be back on Circling Back. After I feel like the whole squad's been down bad over the last 2 to 3 weeks in various capacities.
Between COVID and tum-tum virus potential and maybe food issues.
Right.
We've been in the hurt locker.
Yeah. I'm going to name names when we recap our weekend in fun based on my Friday dinner. I'm just going to name names. I want to throw that out there right now.
What happened? What are you talking about?
I'm saying I think Terry Blatch gave me
I wouldn't put that on Terry.
I think
B's,
Terry
man.
Blatch gave me a tum-tum issue.
What did you eat?
I had sausage, I had ribs, mac and cheese,
And
green
ribs.
beans,
Sorry.
and a piece of white bread and the Oreo pudding.
Oh, you don't
Oreo
think it was
pudding.
maybe just the egregious amount of salt and sugar?
Yeah, it could have been that, but I was down bad.
You just tested your body to see how much it could take.
You had a 3,000 calorie lunch there.
Dinner, but yeah.
Sounds phenomenal though.
Oh, and
How
a
was
couple
that pudding?
Michelob Ultras.
You hit him with that pudding, huh?
I did. They didn't have the banana, which I usually like, but I went with the Oreo instead. I didn't finish it. I was just kind of sampling.
Yeah, that sounds pretty bomb.
It was really good.
Tom Tom. Yeah, bad.
I had to
Tom-Tom stuff.
unfortunately miss Parks' birthday party.
I know. Half the squad was MIA for Parks' B-Day party, which we will discuss here in a minute.
That voice you hear, you may recognize him from his time at TotalFratMove.com.
Stop.
Noted
Nah,
blogger
come on.
Dillon Shivery.
Yeah, hello. Very happy to be here.
Hi.
Allow me to be the first to wish everyone a happy National Margarita Day,
Okay.
Happy National Margarita Day.
which falls on a Monday, weirdly. But
Wow, it's time for Micah to drop his 3-2-1 recipe.
yes, undefeated.
Undefeated, his own proprietary method of making margaritas, the perfect margaritas.
I prefer his old-fashioned recipe, of course.
Action.
Happy holidays. But yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Before we get into it, let me tell you a little something. We have a subscription-based platform that we use called Patreon, and every Tuesday we drop a new episode. Also, every Friday,
These are ad-free
ish. It's usually Thursday.
It's just 100%
It's
content.
almost always on Thursday, but it's Friday voicemails on Thursday. That's where we take your calls and answer fun questions, hypotheticals, things of that nature. Tomorrow, which is Tuesday, it's kind of a grab bag. It's almost like a triple dipper. Whatever maybe it's a worst of, maybe it's the three of us minus Brett and replace Brett with Will talking about fatherhood. Maybe it's something completely crazy. Maybe it's me just going on a rant about, I don't know, something that's totally wild that nobody saw coming. Who knows? But we do that, and it's only on Patreon. You can call the pipeline, 888-618-4422. That is the number to leave a voicemail. Please do it. I check those every week, and that's how we do the Friday voicemails that sometimes are released on Thursday, pretty much always.
You know, I've been toying with the idea of moving those back to Friday just to kind of mix it up. Friday voicemails on Friday. Might confuse a lot of people though, so I
That's a
don't know.
lot to process.
What do we do on Thursday then? Then we just have a midweek
Brett, I don't know.
midweek day off.
I don't know, man.
We're pioneering the 4-day work week, but
We should probably keep Friday voicemails
No,
on Thursday.
I think we're going to do a movie review.
Uncut Jobs.
Right.
wow.
Uncut Jobs.
Shouts
Uncut
to
Jobs.
DJ.
Uncut Jobs.
Anyway, what's DJ doing?
He just tweets about Uncut Jobs, and I say it every time he tweets.
I do too. It's hard not to.
Miss him. We should get him down to Austin.
We need to get him and Pete.
And Pete.
Come on down. Bring it.
They should do their
You
sleepover,
can stay at Dillon's.
their Patreon sleepover
Sure.
at Dillon's house
Yeah.
and do content.
That would be good content.
It would be great.
They would probably both have a great time. I just want to wish everybody a happy President's Day.
Don't you chase dead presidents?
I do. Thank you. A lot of people aren't working today. Guess who is working today? We are. Wash
Ryan
Media.
Bullshit. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm,
No days off.
mhm.
Well, we take some days
Mhm.
off, honestly, but not today.
Pretty much every Friday.
Who's your favorite president?
Ooh, Dwight Eisenhower.
Really?
Yeah, he built the interstate system. Underrated.
Oh.
Not him, like he authorized.
Notably warned the American people of the military-industrial complex before he left office.
Honest Abe, for me, man.
Developed the suburbs.
Mm.
Some would say that's a bad thing.
You hear about this Abraham Lincoln fella?
Correct.
That's my guy.
I don't really-
He's up there. Don't get me wrong. He's
No,
up
yeah.
there,
He did some positive. things for this
Tragically
country.
assassinated.
Ford Theater,
John Wilkes Booth.
Washington D.C.
Sic Semper Tyrannis.
I saw the
I
shit.
believe.
I saw.
I shouldn't have done that.
I went to the little museum thing.
It's enough
Really?
time.
Yeah, went to the theater where he got
How'd it
caps.
go?
He got pops. Someone just pulled that toolie out on him.
Pop Smoke.
Pop, pop, pop.
I don't think it was 3 shots.
It was
Someone,
probably
someone
one.
just tripped, just got the gat on his ass. It
I
was
don't know
sad.
if it's a gat.
It was sad. It was a while ago. It was a gat. Yeah, it was a. Yeah. What
No,
kind
it
of-
was not.
What kind of toolie was it?
It
was a
like-
pistol.
Probably
What
a
kind-
single
I
shot.
know it was a
It probably shot like
What?
a
a
mini.
musket.
kind of.
Yeah, it probably had a
gun
lot of smoke.
Was
Oh, yeah.
used.
Probably
in
very
the
loud.
Assassination.
It like sprayed
Hold
a
on,
bunch of
Dylan's,
smoke.
Dylan's
Oh.
typing, so let's just stop the pod.
Abraham. This is a long question.
Yeah,
Lincoln.
made even longer by the hunting and pecking.
Oh, it was a derringer, see? A tiny derringer. Hidden the assassin's packet.
I love Bobby Derringer. That's a
Found by
good
the
tones.
president and sealed the South's fate. A derringer. Single shot. It had like the big hammer on top. There's probably like a little tuff of smoke came up or a little spark.
Yeah, if only
Pop-
Brett and I had just said that mere seconds ago.
Mhm.
What'd you say?
I said there's going to be a puff of smoke that comes out.
Oh, I said it
In a
tough.
big-
He
And
said
then I
puff.
reiterated the fact.
Ooh, the derringer. Yeah. Yeah, the derringer.
Did you guys have DARE in school? DARE.
Yeah.
Drugs are really.
You know
I
what?
don't know.
People wore Dare shirts ironically until they implemented a dress
My-
code.
My friend copied my final dare essay.
Word for word.
Middle school. Not word for word, but he like took like exact sentences of mine and put them in his.
Mm-hmm.
And we got called into the principal's office and we were scolded about cheating. We had to rewrite our essays. I was so mad. at
Wait,
him.
were
I
those
didn't- I
graded?
didn't even know he did it.
Wasn't that just like a
No, it wasn't great. It wasn't like you got a grade for it, but mine
Okay.
was so good. They told me mine was so good. It was up for like the top one got a prize. And you know your boy can straight right. You know that.
wait? So you wrote a really good essay on why Dare was cool?
It's not why dare was cool. It's about like the dangers of drugs and shit.
It's kind of the same thing.
Didn't you also compare beers to SEC teams?
That was later on in my,
Oh, okay.
my writing career.
So wait, to be clear, in high school you were writing just fuego
This was
anti-drug
this was
hit
middle.
pieces.
This is like 6th grade.
See, I was doing the opposite. I failed mine because I was just writing how drugs are cool.
I want to cop a derringer and just pull the toolie out on somebody. I'm still stuck on this gun, dog.
Again, the gun used to assassinate President Lincoln.
Yeah.
That's not how. No, this happened way before anyone ever talked like that. There was nobody who talked like that at that
The first
point.
person to talk like that, what were they thinking?
They were just having fun. They were just trying out a new bit on
Everyone
their show.
spoke like that. I watched a video of there's like these construction workers, the top of I don't know the Sears Tower or something, in this black and white. It's from like when was that built? 30s, 40s, something like that.
The Sears Tower
Maybe a different one.
in Chicago?
Yeah.
Isn't that like 1965?
Don't know.
Then it was an older
How would
one.
we
It was an
know?
older video. I don't know.
We're not from Chicago.
But they
Look
were
it up.
talking about like the electrical wiring in the building there, and they were just like, "Yeah, we have like 6 miles of cord running through this building." Like, why do they talk like that?
We just,
What year was it
Can
built?
Randy Photoshop like the Wash Media crew on the Empire State Building pictures where the guys are like eating lunch on the beam, sitting up 1,000 feet in the air.
Those always make me uneasy.
Sears
Yeah.
Tower was built in 1970, so it wasn't that. It was a different one.
Okay.
You were very close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But this is like 30s or 40s, and it was a very tall building in the United States.
Is
Maybe-
part of it because like the footage we have, any audio is like poor quality and like sped up. So it just seems
No.
like people are just
that was just the style. Like, you know how like their vocal fry of today, like I got jobs. It's like there's just people go through
Right.
go through
Right.
phases.
That's kind of sick. I was looking up a Derringer to buy for your birthday.
You know
Get one of
what?
these.
You know what I'm
I don't-
saying?
I don't like
I'm
that
gonna
one.
sling that around my finger.
Where's the
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 Sears
trigger?
Tower is cool, but when
I
are they
have no
going to
idea.
build the Coles Tower?
The Sears Tower is no longer the Sears Tower, by the way. It's the Willis
The
Tower.
Willis Tower. Yeah, that's facts.
After Will DeFreeze.
That's not accurate. Anyway, happy President's Day. I've got a few announcements. Do you guys mind? Before we get into this weekend in fun, which will be presented by 10,000, can I give a couple announcements?
I suppose
maybe
that's
three.
okay.
First of all, Randy's on pit stain watch.
Ooh.
He's wearing the Washed Athletic Club T-shirt, and it's powder blue. Powder blue, everybody knows that powder blue is objectively the most likely to acquire pit stains. Not only that, but
up
it's
there with light
No,
gray.
it's gray. It's light gray. Heather gray, man.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
I say powder blue, but Dillon, like you would
She's
even
kinda
know
cute.
anyway.
Oh, because I'm colorblind?
No,
What? Because I'm not a sweat boy?
sure.
I'm a fucking sweat boy.
Randy's form-fitting Washed Athletic Club that is about 2 sizes too small. It's really showing off the guns.
Oh, I see a little moisture.
Oh,
Is Randy in the cut yet?
Uncle Jim. I'm sorry.
'Cause Randy said he's been bolting for the last 4 months, but now he's going to the cut phase.
The cut phase is
He
the
just
most fun.
he just switched. He just
Oh,
switched.
today.
Wow. He's
Today
officially
is the
cutting.
cut phase.
Second announcement. As many of you are aware, I bought some snacks on Friday for the office, and the results will not shock you. They're very good. They're God tier snacks, and everyone likes them. Intern Adam's about to get in here, and he's going to go open that drawer. What did you say he's going to do when he opens that drawer?
He's
You don't
gonna-
have to say
He's
that.
going to fill his Fruit of the Looms with.
I don't think we can say that about our intern.
I didn't finish the
With
sentence.
poo-poo.
I didn't finish the sentence.
He's going to
Fill
poop
in
his
the blank.
pants. He's going to be so excited he's going to poo-poo his pants.
Sure.
Can I file a
sure.
complaint with the board?
Angkajai.
Yeah, basically.
We're not accepting complaints at this time.
No, I have a complaint. No, not about that. About Dave's snack game.
Oh,
You got to
wow.
complain about my snacks?
I have a complaint. I'm concerned about
What, you want more fresh fruit in here? What do you want?
The gigantic bag of tortilla chips.
No, that's not. I didn't purchase those. Those are leftovers from the Super Bowl party.
That's
So you can blame
big
Dillon.
facts.
I would like to renege my
Would
complaint.
you like to take them
Okay.
home?
Sure. I have salsa actually.
Take them home.
That's very cool.
I
You have
want to have
salsa.
those.
He has salsa at home, Brett says. Hey, final announcement. Mid-March, it's on.
New York City.
I don't do pace or picante anymore, unless they're the same thing.
Do you
Because
do
it's made
the
in New York City?
I do a
HEB
different one.
fresh?
No, I'll find a picture. Hold on.
You don't have to find a
You know,
picture.
yeah, it's
okay.
fine.
We're
People
doing
are
a
already
podcast.
wanting
Yeah,
us to
fine,
move
yeah,
on.
We're doing a podcast.
People
It's-
don't
it's
care about
kinda
these
cool. No
announcements,
one
and you're
gives a
making
shit.
it worse.
Yeah.
Hey, final announcement. Again, mid-March, it's on. What's on? You're probably, Dillon, you're looking at me like, what's on? That's when we spring forward. Dillon, you understand this concept. It's when the time change happens. That's pretty much how I describe
Why
it.
did you say that like Christopher Walken?
I don't know.
The time change happens.
I don't know. That's just how people talk these days. It's the
Eh.
vocal fry, as you said.
Yeah.
And I will be Thursdays will become my new afternoon 9.
Whoa.
Now that we're done with the Too Much Dip live stream, for now, it's really freed me up on Thursdays. So I will be playing 9, at least 9, on Thursday afternoons and potentially into the evening, as long as my wife allows me to. So that caveat is there.
Do you need a playing partner by any chance?
And that's why I'm saying it. Obviously, the invitations or spots in my foursome will go to anybody in the company that wants them. Brett, I think you're going to be consistently a part of it. Will and Dillon, they'll
David,
do what they can.
You know we have a round of golf in 10 days. And in 11 days.
It's true. We have 2
Is
rounds
that
of
in
golf.
Vegas?
Mhm.
I should probably pick up a club. It's been a couple weeks,
Mhm.
probably 3.
Not me. My swing always stays sharp.
That being said,
Hmm.
I would like to recap this weekend in fun. And this presentation is from 10,000,
Okay.
our favorite. I had a recent workout. I went in yesterday. It's kind of my new initiative. I go in on Sunday and I try to get a lift in. My goal on Sunday is to just be coherent enough, not hungover enough to where it stops me from lifting. And yesterday was no different. I went in, I worked out, and I was wearing my 10,000 shorts. 10,000 makes the highest quality, best fitting, and most comfortable training shorts I have ever worn. What, Dillon?
I worked out this morning. Can I stand up for the class real quick?
I don't know. Can you?
All right.
I just want to.
YouTube.com/washedmedia.
There he is. Whoa.
I just want to show off the shorts
Damn.
I'm wearing.
You just wanted to show off your prowess on the mic.
As these are 10,000s.
Which ones are those? Those the intervals?
Dang.
Which ones are these, Brett? Do you know?
Those are the interval shorts.
The
Yeah.
7-inch interval short. I've been wearing those too. It's their most popular, most versatile style, perfect for gym days, spinning, short runs, HIIT or HIIT if you're Dillon, and backyard workouts, whatever you want.
A large
man.
crowd gathered around me while I was doing deadlifts.
They were probably wondering
I
about
did
the
6
tons of
sets.
features like silver ion for odor protection, no bounce pockets, breathable, lightweight shell fabric.
At first, I was like, "Are they just impressed by all this weight I'm putting up?" But then I realized it was the shorts that they were ogling.
It's
So,
perfect workout
great.
shirt too. The versatile shirt
Have
is
that too.
fantastic. I wore them both yesterday. I doubled up on 10,000.
Dog, I can't stop wearing their long sleeve.
Okay.
Long sleeve versatiles.
In addition to the interval short and what we just mentioned, they make gear specific to other types of training from, running to Olympic lifting to boxing. So you can find a short for all the ways you train. The brand believes in being better than yesterday, a stoic dedication to continuous improvement, not overnight success. Not overnight success, Randy. That's something you should keep in mind as you're cutting.
What shorts, Dave, do you wear for simulated hunts?
Ooh, I mean, any of them.
Okay. I just don't.
I
you're the
actually
guy
prefer the
for it.
tactical
Okay.
for my successful simulated hunts.
And then
Thank
what if
you.
you're weighted jump roping in your garage?
I also go tactical.
Okay. They're really a versatile short.
Free shipping and free returns and lifetime guarantee. 10,000 is offering our listeners 15% off your off of your purchase. 15% off your purchase. Go to 10,000.cc/circling to receive 15% off your purchase. That is 10,000.cc/circling. Check it out.
I have to invoice them for like another $160,000 for what Dillon just provided in added value.
Yeah.
Just by standing up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
160
Wow.
grand. Yeah.
That's something that you were really big on at the early days of the pandemic, the stand up.
Your stand-up initiative.
Correct. Yeah. So
You advise people to stand up if
Yeah.
you're
well,
new
now
here.
that I've sponsored that segment, I feel pretty good about it.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
We got cake on the TL. Headed your way.
Brett, since you're a man of many trades, what did you do this weekend?
Well, Dave, I honestly didn't do a whole lot because I was feeling pretty down with tum-tum issues. But I will start off with a fun day. I did have fun on Friday golfing Shadow Glen out in Manor.
Thoughts?
I don't play golf there.
That is, I don't understand why.
Cool track. Very cool track. I like their little scene.
It's a 2-hour drive for you.
They bump.
It's not 2 hours.
Bump music. They were just bumping like Tyler Childers' radio at the clubhouse.
TC?
Yeah.
Love me
It
some
was
TC.
nice. Dave, I had a fun round. The greens are slick but fair and
Ooh-wee.
true. It's kind of a little target golfy, you know.
Oh,
You gotta be careful out there. And then there's a lot of undulation. Like there's 4-tier greens on that course.
Slopey, he's saying.
Yeah, it's slopey. It's
Okay.
real slopey.
what'd you shoot? What's the damage?
I went 88 out there, Shadow Glen.
Ah,
Who'd you play with?
My buddy
Playmaker.
Matt,
Just y'all two, or did y'all get paired
just
up?
us two.
That's
We had
great.
the course to ourselves. It was kind of nice.
This is Friday?
Yeah.
Huh. That drive, I guess, maybe scares people away, but it's not that bad. What is it, like
No.
28 minutes
It
for
was
you?
28 minutes for me on the dot, Dave.
Huh. I'm pretty
It
good,
was
man.
28 minutes, Dylan.
I'm pretty good at this.
You rip over to 35,
yeah, you just
Yeah,
rip
you don't have
just,
to.
You just rip over.
then you rip up to 290,
Then you rip up.
then you rip over.
And you
Oh,
rip
okay.
over again.
Dylan, what'd you get into? How's your tum-tum?
Tum Tum has never felt better. Actually had a kombucha yesterday. That might be why. But big time weekend for your boy. Big time weekend for the homie as well. His birthday was Saturday. So Friday, we took him out to Dirty Martin's, a.k.a. Dirty's, for his first time there. You guys know what that is?
I had never heard of
Is
it.
that the predecessor to Dirty Bills?
No, it is an Austin staple. It's like a greasy spoon style restaurant. Burgers, grilled cheese, tater tots, milkshakes, that kind of thing.
No, you're speaking my language.
Shinerbach on draft,
Oh,
which your boy got one.
from Shiner, Texas.
Really cool thing happened. A lot of members of the University of Texas offensive line. Please withhold
Time out.
commentary about
Current offensive line or incoming offensive line? Because I think that's going to make a lot of difference.
current.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't see any. Yeah.
Soon to be former.
I
If you've been
didn't
following the
recognize any of
program.
these guys.
You've been following the
I
program
didn't
like we have.
recognize any of these guys, but I pulled up the roster to make sure they were legit, and they are legit.
That would be funny if they were just posing as the University of Texas O-line just to
Honestly-
like get posed for birthday pics.
Honestly, they could not have been more gracious and nicer.
How
It
did
was
you reckon?
Very, very
Okay,
cool.
obviously these are men of size. And did you say, whoa, I wonder if those guys are they wearing UT football athletic
No,
stuff?
they were just dressed in regular clothing. A couple of them had on like Longhorn like beanies or shirt or
I
whatever.
like to act like you've been there before. Don't wear the logos outside of school.
But yeah,
Yeah.
walk in. It was obvious that they were athletes. They were all massive human beings, and there were like 10 of them together. So unless like friends of size just find each other, it was obvious that they were football players.
Friends of Size.
But-
It's our new podcast here at Washed Media.
But Brittany asked someone working there, like, oh yeah, they're just like volunteering for the day, or whatever. Anyway,
Oh,
Brittany asked if Parks could get a picture with them for his birthday. They're like, absolutely. They threw him up on his shoulders, and then we were like, thank you, appreciate it, guys. And he was like, one of them said, you want us to sing to him? Absolutely. So we got
Come
a video of that. They were very cool. Made Parks' night. It was awesome. Saturday, big day. His birthday party at the crib. Dave stopped by. Randy stopped by.
I didn't just stop by. I was there for a
We-
long time.
We had a bounce house that was about as tall as my house. It was really big, awesome. The kids were obsessed with it. We had a magician there / like
She
balloon
killed.
animal.
She
maker,
absolutely killed.
Miss Sparkles. She had them in the palm of her hand. Like,
Really?
she was just absolutely slaying. It was incredible.
Wow, I'm jealous, man. I'm sorry
Ra-
I wasn't able to make it.
Randy even pulled up a seat and cut some of the show.
Did he make balloon animals or origami along with her? Did he try to get in the show?
I'm glad you
Randy,
brought that up.
Did she
Brett.
make you a balloon animal, Randy? No, he says no.
So when I realized that she was doing balloon animals, I
Mhm.
asked Randy, or I jokingly asked Randy, I was like, did you ever do balloon animals? Because it seems like something you'd be into. Because it
Yeah.
is origami adjacent.
Sure.
Randy asked her to make him an aardvark,
And-
and she was like, I don't know how to do that.
Randy legitimately said, funny you say that, I used to have a balloon animal book.
Yep.
So
That is literally the least surprising thing. of all time.
Randy can make you a balloon animal. It's kind of, is that in your Tinder profile?
Oh, it
should
should be.
I'm confident in saying this birthday party was an A++. It
Dude,
was incredible.
I saw.
Could've
maybe it
used
was-
a
it was-
band,
It was
but-
Bay's story, like the bird's eye view. It was popping.
Everybody had a good time. The kids were running around. You know, it was just awesome, man. Good vibes. The weather was perfect.
Did Parks have any beer? Try his first beer.
No,
Okay.
he's still just 7.
Oh,
Yeah, so no beer. Baseball practice on Sunday. He got back in there and he had a good day. So
okay.
just overall, the weekend was like 10 out of 10. It was.
Do you remember that time on Saturday when we got in the bounce house together and I bounced you so high that you got scared and they had to like kind of stop the party for a few minutes? So you
Yeah.
could like, yeah.
Yeah, Dave double bounced me in there.
Really?
I
Yeah.
double bounced his little
Yeah.
tick off.
He also
Uh-huh.
double bounced his little 5-year-old like through the roof almost. It was
Dude.
crazy. I told him not to, but he's like, fuck it.
Sometimes these kids need to learn respect.
They got to learn how to fall. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't advance your career unless you learn how to fail.
Whenever you get kids,
That's a
ride
in
a
good
bike.
point. That's really
you get kids in a bounce house, you worry about injuries.
Oh yeah.
Someone
absolutely.
catching a knee to the chin or
Yep.
something, you know.
Yep. Tooth to the head.
Did y'all take out a policy on that?
We did have one tooth loss. It was already loose, from what
Oh.
I understand.
Oh.
One
okay.
of his classmates
What's the
lost.
damage
a tooth.
on
Find
that?
Did you find the tooth for the tooth fairy? Because obviously you need a.
Tooth is probably somewhere in my backyard right now.
Wow.
Yeah, or wrapped up in.
You
the,
could be expecting a
bounce
demand
house.
letter any day now.
Yeah. All things considered, like I would have taken that if you would have said the only thing that's going to happen is a
Lost tooth.
tooth
Yeah,
knocked
yeah,
out. Like, all right, great.
totally.
Glaring lack of petting zoo and live band.
Hmm.
But other than that, it was I just I wanted there to be like a mini horse or something.
Dude, it was freaking awesome. That
You just-
bounce
Dave
house was
just-
so lit.
Dave's just doing old school, Dillon. He's just trying to do the birthday party from old school.
Dave, how
God, I
lit
really
was that
did.
bounce house?
It was insane. If you go to at DC Ruff on Instagram, you can see it.
Yeah, you can. You got so you got a little grandma.
And
Dave.
if you hashtag Super Sage so he can see it, that would be very
the
helpful.
Rhodes
as well.
man was there,
How'd Rhodes do?
he made an appearance.
He was great. He was killing it. He was crawling
Was he
around in the
slinging,
grass like a kid. would.
Conversation with the ladies and stuff.
Yeah, he was being on his flirtiest behavior.
He was
Nice.
spitting mad game, dude.
Right.
It was sick.
Okay. Damn. How'd the dogs do?
Stella escaped a couple times.
Oh, really?
We kept her.
Mm-hmm. Inside.
Yeah.
Man.
Some
You
of-
can tell she listens to Dillon because when Dillon like realized she was out back and Dillon's like, Stella, come here. She like kind of walks up and then like
Ooh,
lays
she's-
down like,
She's like,
you're
all
not
right,
supposed to
Dad."
be out here right now.
Yeah.
She
Very
knew.
cute
She
scene.
knew.
Very cute scene.
Davey, what about you, man?
Pretty much what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much a mix of early bird CBD, little kids' birthday parties, Riviera,
You played it.
a little bit of UFC. No, I watched it.
Oh, okay.
Riviera is quickly flying up the list on courses I would like to play, but I know I'll never play.
Because
just
it's
looks like a
one
fun
of the
track.
nicest courses in Los Angeles.
Correct. It's
Yeah.
also a private country club. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Joaquin Neiman, wire to wire.
Very nice. Got a little scary at the end, but yeah. Shout out to him.
Did you have any dinners? Anybody get off dinners?
No.
I did consume dinner, but I didn't step out.
Yeah,
for
I
it.
also ate. I
You
ate
went to
multiple
you
meals.
went to the Rancho, didn't you, Matt's?
Oh yeah, I did do that.
Okay.
Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah.
How'd
it go?
on Saturday night? Honestly, dude, the beef fajita, the meat they've done something, and it's like much better than it used to be.
Whoa.
It is really good right now. I'd get it while it's hot.
While it's hot?
Yeah.
Okay. I did
Thanks
the
for
fajitas
reminding me.
at La Piscina
Ooh.
last week.
Famously very delicious.
Yeah, those they live up to the hype. I'll put it that
Yeah,
way.
they're good.
Yeah.
The melted cheese situation they put on the
Oh,
skillet.
the little fun.
We get it, dude.
Come
Y'all
on,
had
dog.
baller weekends.
Come
for
on,
food.
dog.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
ate hot chicken after your party. I did eat hot chicken after your party.
Really?
You stopped by
I
Tumble.
went to Tumble and I ate a half chicken.
T22.
I had
It's
four.
fried
I
chicken.
had 4 pieces of chicken.
Did you hit Deep Eddy for a pitcher
No.
thereafter?
No, I had my
Oh,
son with
That
me.
sounds so lit.
I haven't been in a
I
minute.
live so close to it. I haven't been to Deep Bay since I moved over there.
Why don't you want to go for a pitcher? Not like
Yes.
today. I'm on a no drinking initiative for the next 2 weeks until your bachelor party.
Is that facts?
Yeah. I'm honestly, yeah.
Good luck, man.
Thank you.
Yo, this dude's penis froze. Finland skier suffers frozen penis in Olympics mass start race. What's a mass start race?
It's where
It's like a marathon. Oh, by the way, that was yesterday causing problems traffic wise in Austin.
Austin Marathon?
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
You
Downtown
gotta
was
stop.
a
You gotta
crazy
big city
zone.
marathons. Get out of here. Don't hold up
Yeah.
traffic just so you can run your
Go
little
have it at
dumbass
Coda.
race. Go run in a rural area.
Oh, nice.
I would go to a rural area. Personally.
Yeah, go to Coda, dog.
Go run at Coda because it's in a rural area.
You know, Coda's got a NASCAR event coming up.
Really? Facts.
I'd like to be a part of it. Randy, can you confirm that? Okay. Anyway, this guy's
Randy
penis
shrugged
froze.
his
Did you
shoulders.
guys see where this guy's penis froze?
He spent just under an hour and 16 minutes traversing the course in howling, freezing winds, leading to his penis becoming frozen for the second time in a cross-country skiing race following a similar incident in Ruka, Finland last year.
So it froze, huh? That's one way to get it hard.
Okay. I really like that one.
Yeah, the classic-
Anyway.
yeah.
Anyway, what's with everybody getting canceled? I mean, cancel culture. I think we should cancel culture.
You should try to get canceled, just to get out of the way for something like minor.
Let's play a game called Canceled or Frozen Penis.
He was able to keep his penis, by the way.
That was my next question.
Can you get frostbite on a penis?
Absolutely, you can frostbite.
If it can freeze, you can get frostbite on it.
Ooh wee!
What is that?
That's the sound of me getting a frozen penis.
I don't think that's normally a sound when something positive happens. I don't
Oh,
think
yeah,
that's a
okay.
positive.
That's a good point.
Just an icicle.
That's the sound of me thawing it out.
You just pull down your pants and
This
it's just an icicle.
I hit him with the hand warmers. Ooh wee!
So here's my question: this guy was the only presumably frozen penis in the field. What is so different about
He
his
wasn't a
penis?
frozen penis. He had a frozen.
Maybe
penis.
he's just sensitive to cold more.
This is his
I don't
second
know.
time. You got to think after the first time, he's gonna stick a hand warmer in there. They last for 5 hours.
I'm gonna put
Question.
I'm gonna put a wool sock over my
Hey,
penis.
pop quiz, hot shot. How many times does your penis have to freeze for you to stop doing that activity?
once.
One frozen penis, and I'm like, you
I'm
know
out.
what? I'm gonna change my methods here.
People climb Mount Everest and they don't freeze their penises.
No, I bet
They
they
get
do.
a
They
couple
probably just
toes,
don't
couple
report it.
fingers here and there, maybe an ear, but never heard of a penis. It's
Hey,
too close to your body.
Why is it that certain parts of your body get cold and others don't?
Because they're
'Cause
further
it's,
away
like,
from
further
your
away
core.
from the core,
the heart.
the blood.
My face,
That's why
like,
your appendages, like your fingers, get cold.
it's 20 degrees, and I'll have a coat on. I'm cold as shit, but my face is like, I'm all right. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's crazy.
You know what I mean?
You're just different.
Tell me, you know what I mean.
Well, you have a beard.
Well, I don't, but my forehead's not covered.
Yeah, but
in
you got
hair.
a brain in there, and you know the brain's like doesn't it pump out like a lot of electricity or like run or something?
Like-
Not pump out, but
Faces
you know what I'm saying.
do get cold, but
Sure.
they're much more resilient to
Don't
cold
ever
weather
listen to this podcast.
Do your ears
than,
get cold?
than your fingers, for example.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I think it has something to do with how close it is to your heart.
It is. It's how
right?
far
like,
away. Yeah.
My chest be getting cold, dog.
Your chest doesn't get cold.
My
Dylan.
chest gets cold. They tell me my chest gets
I
cold.
don't know anything about that.
When does your
It's-
chest
it's-
get cold?
My
This
chest
is
gets
the
cold.
warmest part on you, I think, because it's protecting your vitals.
I'll warm you up, big boy.
That's like when you go do like a cold plunge.
I'll warm you.
What do you
shit
mean?
up.
I don't know. I was going somewhere else. Can we just talk
You wanna
about this,
get spit
dude?
roasted?
Can we do
No.
cryo?
I've done cryo.
I'm
Really?
not trying to do cryo. That scares me.
That would free. If
You see what happened to Antonio Brown,
yeah,
man?
because he
Yeah,
went out
because he
without
didn't do
shoes.
it right. You have to do it. You don't go in there without shoes.
What if I get a frozen penis in there?
That's what I'm trying to test out. I'm trying to A/B test this theory.
Antonio Brown?
Dylan, I got some no-show socks you can put on there
It's not that funny.
because
Are
they're
they
smaller.
Are they stands?
They're not a sponsor anymore.
Yeah, no, we have
You
no.
don't have to-
We're open in the sock category.
Wow.
if
We're,
anybody's
are
out
we a
there.
sock free agent right now?
Yeah.
That's ironic because the sock isn't here today. That's Will, of course, if you're new here.
Is he okay?
It was very windy. I was watching the half pipe, the ski half pipe, and
That
they were
that
talking
was
about how
downright
dangerous it
dangerous.
was.
Oh, yeah. They couldn't do any flippies because it was so
They were still
windy.
doing flip. I'm sure the
The-
flippies were done.
Yeah, I saw some dude bust his ass because the wind.
He did
Yeah.
He had an over rotation on his flippy.
A little over rotation, classic mistake.
Did any of them do a blippy?
Is that where you poop on your friend?
Uncut Gems.
Right.
I'm just
I mean,
thinking-
really, that's what he did. That's what the guy
No, he did. It's a lot of people don't know that. Don't look up old blippy Harlem Shake video.
BLIPPI.
Don't
for the
look
record.
that up. It's not
So
worth it.
now
honestly.
Blippy is a children's author, correct?
And he's absolutely crushing it. Not an author.
Oh,
He does
man.
like he's a YouTube guy.
Is he doing numbers? Like,
He's
dude, is he doing DP numbers?
he's worth like
Not Dave Portnoy.
many
dude,
many
perfect.
figures. He's worth like 8 figs.
Remy Lindholm.
That's so many figs.
That's,
Like
I
I'd
know.
take 7 from YouTube, but he's doing 8.
I think
the
he's, I think he's an
skier-
8 fig boy.
Remy Lindholm explained that he used a heat pack to thaw out his appendage once the race was over. When the body parts started to warm up after the finish, the pain was unbearable, he added.
So he okay.
That is true. When you ever get too cold and then you come back inside and put like your hand in hot water or something,
It hurts.
and it's like, whoa.
You know what? You know what's a sensation I don't like when it's cold? Have you ever tried to go jog when it's cold and you get the itchies? Like your
Yeah,
legs start
yeah.
itching? That is
No.
that's so annoying.
Do you ever
It's-
go like for a jog or maybe play hockey on Tuesday mornings and the
No.
rink's cold and your lungs feel like they're being lit with
Yeah, dude, I hate that.
matches? Yeah, that's cool.
No.
I've been dangling all day, going top shelf on fools.
Ike man, 2 goals.
Yeah,
I don't know if we're calling
I'll
on that.
go stick side on you.
You don't. I mean, you can go stick side if you try, but that's like also my glove side, so that's really dumb because that's my glove.
I don't
which is
care.
The best part of my body.
I'll put it in any hole you want me to put it in.
No.
Randy, put the pin down.
Y'all are just doing your own. It's the Brett and Dillon show, and I'm just here running the board. This is kind of
Dude,
great.
hey, you
Because
see,
Dylan's
Iko
on
got-
that Celsius.
Uncle got 2 goals yesterday.
I literally just said that.
and I wanted to say it again.
I know.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
happy. I'm happy.
you know
for
what I
him.
think?
I'm happy for. It's like an.
You know what I
it's like
think?
my ex is doing really well.
You know what I think?
What?
I think this dude might be pretty good.
Anything else on this guy whose penis froze?
I wish him well, and hopefully he stops letting his penis freeze.
Did they use a Derringer at the start line?
It was by the way, that Thule,
What a waste of ammunition.
a 44 cal. That's a big caliber weapon.
That's a big ass.
Oh, here we
bullet.
go, gun guy.
You couldn't. You
Charlton
probably,
Heston in here.
you probably
guys.
couldn't handle a 44.
I've shot some high caliber. I had a 50 cal on my day.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't. Dave.
I had it mounted
That's-
atop my Jeep at one time.
a 50 cal on your Jeep.
Yeah,
I've
I
shot
got
a 50
arrested.
cal pistol before.
Really?
That's why I can no longer own a firearm.
The Desert Eagle. Yeah, I've shot one.
How'd it go?
One of the first weapons I ever shot was a 357 Magnum.
It's very
My buddy's
loud.
dad. It was very stupid. I should not have been shooting it.
It's very loud,
Mhm.
and if you're not ready for it, the recoil can like come back and like hit you in the face. It's a serious weapon that really makes very little sense.
Okay.
Second Amendment Dillon in the house.
You just want to put a hole in somebody the size of like a cantaloupe.
What's wrong with
don't.
you?
I don't, man.
Speaking of big holes inside
Yeah.
of somebody, did you guys see this bear? I'm in awe at the size of this bear.
We're talking Hank.
We're talking Hank the Tank, the 500-pound bear who's ransacking a California community.
What's this bear's
Says
problem?
here, paintballs, beanbags, sirens, and tasers cannot keep the exceptionally large bear from seeking leftover pizza and other food. Officials say he's broken into at least 28 homes since July.
Oh my God.
He fills up our entire monitor.
28.
Homes?
28?
That's a rap sheet that like only Dave has from high school.
We did not break into homes.
No.
No, we were more fun. We were more step onto your front yard and throw toilet paper into your trees.
I saw something about trying to euthanize this big boy, this big
No.
fella. Which I'm not down with that. Let him ransack homes.
Yeah, it's tough, man, because you got this bear who's
Hey.
clearly not afraid to enter a home.
Fortify your home. Put a security system in. You know,
What's that going to do?
it'll
You think
alert,
the alarm's going to scare him
it'll
off?
alert you
And then what are you going to do?
to a escape. I don't want Hank knocking on my bedroom door, being like, "Yo, I'm out of pizza. Still hungry."
Residents have called the police about Hank more than 100 times since July as he continues to rampage through Tahoe Keys. That sounds expensive.
Oh
I
no.
wonder what the damage on that is. A gated community about 190 miles northeast of San Francisco.
Oh,
San
no.
Francisco.
According to the Nevada Wildlife Department of Fish and Game, they're gonna euthanize them.
That's what I just said.
Once they
Not
get
if this podcast has anything to do with it.
do we?
If we catch him first, we can make a safe home for him
You
somewhere.
have a pretty good backyard.
It's a little warm for him down here. Unfortunately,
Black,
it's a black bear.
Yeah, it's a black bear.
If it's black, fight back.
If it's brown, lay down.
If it's white, good night.
Yep.
If it's a
I hope
koala,
that's right.
if it's a koala, just cuddle the shit out of it.
You know, koalas are
This is how
traditionally
Rogan got canceled, man, because of bad information about bears.
That's a saying.
It's also how that.
I'm trying to share survival tips with our listeners.
Okay, I don't want our friends in Northern California to see Hank and then remember what
Like, I'm
Dillon
supposed to
said
fight
and it
this
was
thing.
way wrong.
Don't fight Hank.
Hank is tough. There's a petition going around to save Hank. By the way,
I'll sign it.
I will too. I'm gonna see how many people have signed it.
Remember when everybody was like, "Yeah, Rogan's gonna get canceled"? Not everybody. People were like, "Oh, they're canceling Rogan," and then it came out like, not only is he not, he's keeping his show, but he actually made more than $100 million on that Spotify deal. I just thought that was a funny note that came out during that.
It's more than we're making.
Yeah, Brett's sitting right next to you.
I told you. Well, I mean, we had a big day today.
You
with
gonna get the
biz
stance
dev guy.
the stance guys back or what?
Man, I don't know. Are they still a company?
You sounded.
I still wear
Oh,
their
yeah.
socks.
This shit's
I
fire.
still wear their socks.
Okay.
The average black bear in the western United States weighs between 100 to 300 pounds.
Yeah, they're like big dogs, like Newfoundlands.
This thing is 500 pounds. It says here he didn't get fat like that eating berries and grubs. You can say that again.
He's been eating pizza. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been eating pizza.
Yeah, and steak presumably.
He's not eating steak.
I bet you he's ate a steak.
At
Oh,
some
like
point, he
he-
has to start cutting.
Randy started
Randy's-
today.
Yeah. Told Randy Hank the tank.
I don't think he's gonna cut. I mean, he's a bear. Shouldn't he be hibernating right now?
That's my. That's
It's
so
getting
that's my
close.
question.
Getting close. Of course, it says here that Hank has become one of the neighborhood's least wanted residents in July. That's when he became a real nuisance. And that's around the time that bears enter hyperphagia, a period when they bulk up on calories before they hibernate for the winter. Yeah, what's he doing?
So we just went hyper.
Did
for
he
a
just skip
while,
the hibernation?
And then he's like, actually, I'm kind of down with eating all this dope grub.
He was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna skip hibernation this year." Bad boy shit.
You know what this comes back to is climate change, Dave.
that in the global
when you're-
pandemic.
Yeah.
Because, the bear situation took a turn during the coronavirus pandemic, of course, when some people moved to the area to work remotely. Well, you know what? That sounds like it's on them. Maybe don't move to Hank the Tank's neck of the woods.
I'm a big Hank guy.
The tank.
Mm-hmm.
This is my favorite. The residents are quick to point out that Hank is gentle and sweet. When he breaks into a home, he is far more interested in the food than any of the people who may be inside,
See,
a resident said. He just sits there and eats. He doesn't attack them. He doesn't growl. He doesn't make rude faces. That's actually in the New York Times article. Yeah, I've got a subscription. Thanks, Will.
Is this going to be turned into a movie?
I hope not, because it would be a sad one, because I think they're going to off this dude.
Don't kill this.
They have
bear.
680 signatures on the change petition to save his life.
What do you do? You have to rehome him?
Bring him to a zoo or something.
There's a sanctuary
That
in
would
Colorado.
be, that's some might say that's worse than death.
Okay. Then let him keep ransacking homes. Or maybe bring him to a location that's more remote and homes are not around.
I love those
Colorado.
videos of like bears, presumably black bears, when they hop a fence, because they're like the ones that you can scare away, and like the pug, the little dogs just run off the bear. Like
Oh,
two
man.
little chihuahuas will run off a bear because the bear's like, what the fuck is that?
I saw a video the other day. This mountain lion was outside this family's house, and the dog was some kind of like shepherd or something, charges this thing, like yapping, the homeowner runs out like, no, get back in the house. The cat was just kind of like,
The cat thought about it.
the cat would like, did his like his little, what do you call it?
Go ahead and
One of those,
do a little one more time.
kind of like that.
Yeah.
And the dog was like, all right, and just ran back to the house. But that could have gotten real ugly real fast.
That's just a dog protecting its family. Part of the pack.
Right.
Yeah, the mountain lion wins that fight, but the mountain lion has to assess the threat. And a dog looks very threatening. And mountain lions probably encountered wolves, maybe. And they know like, oh, if there's one here, there might be like 3 circling me. This could get wild.
Hence the pack maneuver.
Pack mentality.
Do wolves and big cats, do they fight IRL in the wild and shit?
I'm sure they fought before.
It probably happened. I don't think they're
I
on
think
the
they
reg
just respect
doing-
each
yeah.
other. Like,
Yeah.
all right, you do your thing. I'll be over here.
I bet not. I bet they
think
get
they
in a
scrap?
fight over food. Yeah, they probably like fight over scraps, try to steal carcasses, things like that.
I'm thinking like hyenas and lions. They scrap over carcasses.
Yeah,
that's
that's a
facts.
But
rivalry
like I
that's
don't
as
know
old
about
as
North
time.
American. They're North American cousins.
You see this movie about it? Lion King?
Uncut Jabs.
Oh,
No,
Lion
not Uncut Gems. Lion King.
Okaja?
It's a little different.
Oh.
Similar plot.
They say if you relocate the bear to a remote location, like Dillon suggested, it would die a slow, agonizing death because it would starve.
Way to go, Dillon. Good suggestion, you idiot.
Never mind. Maybe-
But I think that's what Big Bear Hunter wants you to think.
Maybe they give it like a lifetime like gift card to like Mr. Gaddy's or something.
Look at that thing.
That way he can just go eat pizza whenever he wants.
So you're saying they should like Mike the Tiger it, put it in a cage, and then give it Mr.
No,
Gaddy's?
I'm saying just like give him a lifetime gift card to Mr. Gaddy's, so he didn't have to like break into homes. Instead, he can just go in and eat,
Okay.
fill up on
How does he know which
Italian
one
sausage.
to go to though?
They'll have to direct him like, hey, this is going to be your spot.
Okay.
Just whenever you want to, whenever you're hungry, just go in there.
There's a feasibility there. I'm not. out on
Look,
that
I'm
plan.
throwing out more solutions than you have.
Why is he already
so-
coming at me for this?
They should relocate him to Big Bear.
Where's Big Bear?
Isn't
Are you
that,
thinking of Big Bend?
no, there's Big Bear.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's where I used to train at
I used to call
altitude.
Dave Big Bear.
Where's Big Bear, Brett? Take a guess.
There's Big Bear Lake in California.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
the one.
That's where Hank lives.
It should be. He's a large bear, of course.
Right next to Bear Mountain. Seems like a perfect.
Yeah, it's
Perfect
made for him.
situation.
Anything more on Hank the Tank?
I hope he survives.
We do wish him well. I think that they will listen to the petitioners and say, you know what, let's just trank him and then put him in. I don't know. Doesn't sound like
I don't
there's
know
any
where
good options.
There's really
yeah.
no good options for this. He got
They
too
need to.
big for
You
his
know
own
what?
good.
They need to quit being cowards and just fortify their homes.
That's what I said.
He'll move
That
on.
is what you said.
Bear proof it. Ooh, maybe you build a house out of a Yeti cooler because they're bear proof.
Or bison. Or bison.
It just kind of sounds like the residents are doing the bare minimum.
Oh man. Do you think people are going to listen to this podcast and be like, "Man,
They're not listening anymore.
no."
they're done.
They're done,
They're done.
Oh man.
and that's fine.
Yeah.
I wish Hank the best.
Speaking of done, do you know why free trials renew without your consent? It's a business scam to get you. They're out to get you. Don't let greedy corporations pocket your money. Download Truebill to take control of your subscriptions. This is
Man.
a big one for me.
It's the free trial. You enter your credit card, but you get like 30 days free.
Freemium.
Some of 'em are less
never
than
remember
30.
to cancel that before.
Like Masterclass specifically. I'm gonna
I've
call
seen
you
some
out.
week-long ones that I've definitely forgot about. Thank God for Truebill, because I forgot I was even subscribed to. I'm not going to name names.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's the new app that helps you identify and stop paying for subscriptions you don't need, want, or simply forgot about. On average, people save up to $720 a year with Truebill. Because companies make subscriptions hard to cancel, Truebill makes it incredibly simple. Just link your accounts and Truebill will cancel your unwanted subscription in one tap. One tappy. And your Truebill concierge is there when you need them to cancel unwanted subscriptions so you don't have to. I think there was at least 4 or 5 when I signed up for Truebill. Maybe less than that. Maybe 4, maybe 3. But still like a significant amount of money a month that I had just forgotten about. And it wasn't like a huge amount coming out of my account, but it was enough to be like, oh, I don't need to be doing that because I haven't used that application in months, if not years. Truebill has over 2 million users and helped them save over $100 million. Like Matthew B., who says, in a matter of seconds, I saved $660 for the year on my DirecTV bill. Saved $120 on the year on my SiriusXM bill. Saved $840 a year on car insurance. That's crazy. Don't fall for scams, subscription scams, that is. Start canceling today at truebill.com/circling. Go right now, truebill.com/circling. It could save you thousands a year. Truebill.com/circling. You guys going to vote?
It's primary season, David.
Yeah, we'll see about it.
Are you guys going to vote for Abby Broyles? You're not, because you don't live in Oklahoma. You can't vote for this.
Who's Abby Broyles?
If I did, then yeah, probs.
Is
Who
that
is
Art
she?
Broyles?
She's someone who, that's good. Kendall Broyles' wife. She has no time for the radical right. She's a lifelong Oklahoman dedicated to fighting for our kids, driving economic development, protecting voting rights, and improving the quality of life for everyone in Oklahoma District 5.
She also has a bit of a potty mouth on her.
Oh,
Well, hold
oh
on
my
a sec.
Goodness.
Headline here says parents and a 12-year-old say Abby Broyles verbally accosted kids at a Valentine's party. That's not a
Can I read
time
a,
to.
can I read a paragraph from this article?
This is all alleged, but yes.
So these were girls between the age of 8 girls between the ages of 12 and 13. According to multiple accounts of the evening, Broyles became intoxicated and spoke derogatorily to some of the girls.
Okay.
She allegedly called one girl an acne fucker,
What?
That's not funny.
which prompted the girl to leave the room in tears. Broyles allegedly called another girl a Hispanic fucker
Oh,
and
it's
another
racist.
a judgy fucker.
Just rude. The last one's just rude. Not as racist as the middle one, but
Any of these-
definitely not good.
You're any of these fuckers?
You're a judgy little fucker.
Any of these fuckers come through the wall?
My God.
She likes the word fucker.
Did you get the part where she vomited into a laundry basket?
Yeah,
And
Also on some shoes, the child's shoes, allegedly.
allegedly.
What's the most interesting place you've ever spewed? Vomited, that is.
I have great control of my spewing. Actually,
All right.
I
I
don't-
should
I
have
don't
known that
really-
you didn't
I
weren't
don't
going to
really
play ball
vom.
here. Brett, can you give me an answer that isn't just gassing yourself
yeah.
up because you have like a great stomach or whatever?
no, on the bench at a hockey game.
Been there.
Yep.
Redbird Skateland, I puked in a trash can right next to the bench.
Because
Because
you
you
were
were
because you were
turned?
doing sprints.
No, it was because I had gone years, like 3 or 4 years without playing hockey, and I came back and just tried to do some pickup, and I went real hard,
Mhm.
and I got the
Mhm.
matches in my lung thing, and then I just blew chunks in a trash can.
Yeah, that happened literally the first time I came back and played.
Yeah.
Blue chunks on the bench in the trash can.
She's denying this, by the way. She's saying this is a political attack.
Oh, what you know?
The story. I don't think so.
Calling them all motherfuckers, fucker this, fucker that.
It was
This fucker.
it was like live tweeted or someone one of the kids tweeted about it.
The mommy.
The
One of the
mom did.
mommies
Okay.
tweeted it. Her name is Sarah Matthews, and she says, since it's been 5 days and you have neglected to reach out to any of the young ladies, 12 and 13-year-olds, including my daughter, you verbally and emotionally abused last weekend. I thought it would give you a chance to try to apologize at a minimum here. This is, of course, on Twitter, and this is a thread 104.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like a political attack.
Whoa,
For someone who
she admitted to
pontificates
throwing
being-
up in the hamper.
Although
Look,
I will
we've all
say
been there.
her handle is quite sus.
What, at MA669159987? Do you think she's doing a lot of good tweets from that
She
handle?
That's
joined
the one.
Twitter
She-
in February of
That's the one I was
2022.
referring to. Yeah,
Which one? Wait, hold on. Which one is it? Go ahead.
I was talking about at MA669159987.
Okay. Not only did you scare and traumatize these beautiful girls with your words, you ruined a pair of their shoes with your vomit exclamation, which she saved up to buy with her own money. I don't believe
I
that.
wonder if they were all birds.
I don't get how's a 12-year-old make money? Like how
Allowance.
Chores?
yeah, but like that's under the table.
You don't think she's reporting that?
You think?
I
you
think she
she's
should
not
be.
reporting her allowance to
I think that's the real story. here.
federal government.
Right. Exactly.
And I bet the mom's skimming off the top.
And their crypto transactions.
Oh.
Ah.
It's going off the top.
Can I read this
She
paragraph?
got a
Dave?
little intoxicated. She was a little loosey-goosey.
This is what Abby Broyles has said
She
in
was
an
sipping the
interview.
hooch.
She had the bottle pretty hard.
Here's
But-
here's a defense plus a
That's a stupid laugh.
Abby Broyles said she asked me to come over. She asked me to bring some wine. Ooh. We had wine and sushi, and a couple of hours later, we were
Some
upstairs.
sushi?
Girls' night.
We were upstairs in the theater room watching a movie.
They definitely listen to Shania Twain at some point in the evening.
Broyles said, "For years, I've struggled with stress and anxiety and insomnia." Subtle Fletch here. I took the bar exam on 2 hours of sleep. I mean, this is how far
That's
it
a
goes back
flex.
for me.
I took it on like 6 hours sleep.
She gave me
Passed
a
it.
medication that I'd never taken before. I had an adverse reaction, and instead of helping
Oh.
me sleep, I hallucinated. I don't remember anything until I woke up, and I was throwing it up in a hamper.
That's scary. I wonder what the medication was.
No sleeping. Who
Maybe
among-
Ambien.
I was going to say a little Ambien, red wine and Ambien.
Fun fact, I've never taken Ambien.
Neither have I.
Have you, Dylan?
I have not.
The,
You want to? Y'all
kinda
want to
freaked
take
out.
Ambien, have a sleepover?
the
kinda
common
freaked out
trope
by it.
with Ambien
too.
is that if you fight the effects of Ambien, you start to hallucinate.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing about it.
So if you try to stay up,
I'll be up all night. No sleep.
It was the it's like the, what do you call it? Not a predecessor, but after the thing they took in Wolf of Wall Street. What are those called?
Quaaludes?
Percocets.
Quaaludes. It's like the
Oh.
modern day Quaalude.
Yeah,
Sure.
Quaaludes.
Not as strong. Anyway, yeah,
Oh, she was in a TikTok that was at the house, so she was there.
Oh yeah, she
doesn't
first she
deny being
denied
there.
it. She
Okay.
denied being there, and then she's like, "Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
I might have puked in the hamper. We've all been there.
Who among us?
Sometimes like on the weekend when I look at the big stack of laundry, I puke in my hamper because I'm so disgusted.
you can't call a 12-year-old girl an acne fucker.
Nor the other
Acne is
two.
nothing to joke about.
No, or a judgy fucker, or a Hispanic fucker, or anything really.
Really can't do that one.
Any of these fuckers.
Come through the wall.
Man, this is tough. I don't know. No, as you know, we are fair and balanced here. I wonder if this is going to hurt her ability to be the nominee. She's a Democrat, of
Yeah,
course.
what's she running for? Like state rep?
Congress, district, whatever. I don't even know if they call them districts there. I clearly only read the juicy parts and not the boring parts, since I will never be in a position
how's
to
the
vote for
campaign
her.
of our the oil rig lady going?
Oh yeah,
She's got
I
it
don't
locked
know.
up, dog.
I don't know if that's.
No, I don't know.
If that's right.
Okay, I'll keep track. I'll be like the guy on NBC who does the maps,
You mean the most overrated guy on TV?
John Kornacki or whatever his name is.
Is he the one they try to force into Like-
Olympic coverage and NFL Sunday. Yes.
NFL Sunday?
Yeah.
Complete unnecessary segment. I hate that.
And I'll tell you what, he was electric on the election map stuff, but
Broward County.
yeah, you can't.
This is Miami-Dade County.
The candle that burns twice as bright, Dave.
It's always Florida. That's tough, man. That's tough. Abby, we will if you want to come onto this podcast and give us a rundown of what happened, we will hold you accountable. We'll be fair.
We're gonna platform that individual.
Do you think she should be deplatformed? What?
He absolutely pissed on that, did he not?
He did. He totally
The
did.
fuck are y'all
There's
doing?
the home run I showed you earlier. Brett's watching it.
It's a home run.
He shat on it, David.
He's got an aluminum bat.
It's a piss missile.
Every home run with an aluminum bat is a piss missile.
I don't
That is not true. You know what they've done to aluminum bats over the years?
They dead
Brett,
him.
tell
They
him.
dead the hell out of him. Dylan.
Thank
It's,
you.
it's just a fucking travesty, to be honest
That
with you.
dude's nickname is the Hispanic Titanic. Just saying.
What's his name?
Well, I hope he hits bombs. Not
Ivan
icebergs.
Melendez or Yvonne. I'm not sure how he says it.
Okay. Can we talk about something that's near and dear to all of our hearts?
Mm-hmm.
And twins.
Yeah, there it is.
Tell us about the twins, Dylan. You're a big twins guy.
Yes, I would love to tell you about the twins. So there is a pair of identical twin brothers
Mhm.
who married a pair of identical twin sisters.
How does that happen?
Kind of weird.
Well, if you go to like this website and search for it, they have it.
So each couple
The website, he said.
had a son recently. Each one had a son. So 2 sons, one by each couple. Although they are
on.
technically cousins. Okay?
Sure.
Are you following?
I'm here.
Hold on,
Technically, they're
I'm
cousins.
whiteboarding this.
Dave's
in
doing
my
a
head.
Punnett square.
Technically cousins. However, due to their genetics, they are genetically brothers.
What?
Because
Biologically, genetically brothers.
I'm here.
Okay?
Yeah.
It gets weirder.
How?
They all live together.
Oh, fuck
Get
that.
what?
No.
They all live together. Is there some swip swapping going on? They
Yeah,
swapping?
absolutely.
Are they
They're swapping
swapping?
spit.
An
probably.
accidental, intentional swap, you know? an accidental swap on purpose. Like, oh,
You think they're swinging?
this must be Heather, but it's not. It's I don't know their actual names, but it's actually Cassandra. I don't know their names again. I just made up some names there.
Cassandra.
Yeah, I think it's why do they live together? If they presumably are two successful couples who are having children in this day and age, they probably have enough to I don't know, maybe do an apartment situation.
I think they're just
Be a house.
freaking
Have you seen the
weird.
cost of living?
I think they're just
Where do they live?
freaking
Also with
weirdos.
inflation.
This feels like Salt Lake City. to me.
And hey, do you know what the cost of freedom is? Have you seen this Ukraine thing?
Apparently $1 at the
Well,
gas
you're going to
tank.
pay for it at the pump because that's the cost of freedom,
The
Brett.
sisters' names
That's what I
are
was told.
Brianna and Brittany.
Come on, that's too close.
No, seriously, do they meet at a twin convention? Like, do they go and like Joe Mauer's there
Maybe a Twins
giving the keynote speech?
Justin Morneau.
I love Justin Morneau.
He hit bombs.
He just seemed like a nice guy.
Concussion issues though.
Yeah, head.
He's got a huge head.
Big head, Dylan. You can relate.
Yes, I do have a large head. Thank you, David.
Where do these people live, Dylan? Was I right on Salt Lake City?
I'm not seeing that yet. They're still working out with
Did you
their
even
children.
read the story?
They're still working out with their children. We'll call each of them, but have thrown around ideas like daddy and dunkle, mom and aunt mom.
Oh,
We're
shut
not
the
doing
fuck
Dunkel.
up.
We're not doing Dunkel.
They have an Instagram where it's a joint 4-person Instagram.
I'm gonna leave the industry. I'm no longer a media person.
Dave said it's bullshit to have a couple's Instagram.
I think most people say that.
They have a couple Instagram.
This shit is so weird, man.
They're Virginians.
No, they're not. They've had kids. Thank you.
They
That's
they
gonna be a
dress
T-Moon
like these
special.
parents dress the same way.
This is a bit.
the
They're just doing
dudes-
it. This is a clout.
The dudes have the same haircut. Like it's weird,
What
man.
the fuck, man? These people are weirdos.
Let me
hate
say
'em.
this
I hate
though.
'em.
Hey, before you guys rush
Hey, I
to
hate
judgment,
you guys.
before you two rush to judgment, let me save you here. What they choose to do behind closed doors as consenting adults is their business.
There is a 0% chance they haven't swung at some point.
What do you mean?
Swingers.
Do you think
the
they're
fences,
just
'cause they're-
swinging down the block?
Well, for the fences because they're the twins.
Pulled the old
Kyle and
switch.
Banduho
They
is
pulled the old
enthusiastically
switcheroo.
pumping his fist at that joke.
Rochester Red Wings Twins farm team.
No one
Seen a
cares.
bunch of their
Who's our
games.
buddy on the Twins? Brett Rooker?
Brent Rooker.
Brent? I'm sorry, Brent.
Why do they all wear the same shit? Why like
He's
they're,
our good
they're
friend.
very
Because they're-
clearly leaning into this.
They're
bit.
weird. They're weird people, man.
Because they realized that first of all, they met and they're like, well, if we do all this, people will follow us. Like people followed the Octo mom. Remember her? She
Oh,
was the
yeah.
mom. She gave birth to an octopus.
Yeah, people forget that.
I'm
I
out.
hate them.
I'm out on them.
How many
They're-
followers do they have on their?
160,000. They have
That's-
their twins are
mm-mm.
named Jackson Jet. Excuse me, they're children. They're not twins. They're brothers technically.
What's the last name?
The Sawyer?
Dude, they straight up consider like each kid to be. They're just one family unit, basically.
I'm in awe
how
at the
much do you
size
think-
of this
hey,
unit.
How much do you think their cameo is, Dave?
They're doing Cameo.
Yeah.
$50.
$44. Pretty close.
I'm really good at this.
I think they met on TLC's Extreme Sisters.
How do you settle
and
on 44?
I've seen that video.
our twin sane wedding.
No, they got
What?
They got to cut that shit out.
Proud new parents
Twin
of
Sane.
Earth's most recent quaternary twins. Here to bring you a double dose of luck and smiles.
Josh and Jeremy are the brothers.
I don't want to
Brittany
be
and
around
Brianna.
anymore.
Double dose of smiles is like Dillon on the pickup court.
I hate these couples.
You think they're Disney couples?
I don't know, man.
They're definitely into Disney. Nothing wrong with being into Disney, but they're definitely into it.
Isn't there a much higher likelihood that they have twins themselves being twins? Isn't that how that works?
I
You're
haven't
saying a
really-
genetic predisposition.
Yeah.
I haven't really brushed up on my
Emphasis on pre.
genetics, but I could
you
look
better
into
at-
that for you.
Geography than genetics.
I'd say so. I've gotten Wordle the last like 2 weeks in a row, which is like Wordle, but it's one.
Right.
It's a country.
What's
Yeah,
the
I think
deal with
Yes.
Wordle being so hard now?
What's the deal with Wordle?
Dave, I'm gonna verbal meme. This is like after you go to Dave's house and have beers in his garage.
No one else can see that.
Yeah.
The people at home are wondering, okay, that's a decent line, but we can't see the
These
image.
dads are dorks. I'll say it. We were all
Do
thinking
they have
it.
dork face?
Yeah,
They have pretty good engagement though on their gram, doing big time comments.
They're not doing anything wrong, right? To our knowledge,
No,
They're definitely
just weird.
There's some tax evasion for sure.
some white collar crimes. Very cool.
If you subpoena a twin, does that technically count as subpoenaing the other twin?
No,
No.
No,
they're separate
they're
humans.
different people.
Yeah.
What if they were conjoined twins? Huh, Davey?
If you were conjoined with your boy,
One of the
Would
worst
you
movies
wanna-
of all time.
would you want to split it up, or would you be like, no?
Do they regret making that movie?
Dave, what if you are conjoined?
Stuck on You? Is that what it is? What an
Whoa,
absolute
Stuck
pile of
Right
shit.
Glue?
Dave, I have a legal question for you. What if you're a conjoined twin and one of them commits murder and is convicted? Do you both have to go to prison?
That's a great question, Dillon.
What happens?
I feel like, and then based on my experience, I think this would be very rare, as I think most conjoined twins are generally incapable of. They're very. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't know, man.
There are conjoined
They're not-
twins who are like attached at the hip and shit.
I know, but they're not walking around, are they?
Yeah. Dude,
I've
there
never
are-
seen
some-
that.
Some
there are
people
two-
chill.
There are conjoined twin
I
sisters.
feel like
who
that's
are
very
famous.
rare.
Yeah, those,
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
They're not catching bodies.
What if one of them caught a body?
I think they did a video on it.
And they both did.
Or like intoxicated manslaughter.
These-
Like, hopefully that doesn't happen. But
Why
conjoined
intoxicated manslaughter?
those-
I'm just saying it could happen.
What a very
Those chicks
specific
definitely can walk
crime.
around.
That's a crime that you go to jail for.
All right.
I know.
Let's take the charges down a bit. What if it's like tax fraud, insider trading?
I feel like judge is gonna be like, hey,
We need a fucking answer, David. It's going to happen at some point.
get probation.
Probation?
But
yeah,
then they both got to serve it though.
yeah, because what are they gonna? They can't. They're not gonna separate.
What
them.
if one's like, yo, this chick straight up killed someone last night. I saw it happen. I'm snitching. I don't want any part of this.
I got to tell you, man, in all my years of the legal profession, I've never seen this happen.
I want an answer.
This has definitely come up, and someone can. I want to know. I'm curious. They
I-
obviously
I-
don't-
I don't want to know. I have to know now.
Do they have 2 social security numbers?
I think if there are 2 brains, 2 heads,
Dua
then
Lipa.
yeah.
Well, they're sisters. I don't know if they're 2 heads.
What?
Man, I
Is
am.
that a penis joke?
Yeah, I'm real down the rabbit hole on conjoined twins here, man.
See,
This
dude,
is-
you're wondering. One of them goes to the clink. The other one's got to go too.
Yeah, there's really no other way around it.
You can't just cut
That's
them in
tough.
that's
So like
tough.
one of them like serving hard time, and
half. Like, yeah, I gotta go to prison with my sister. She killed some dude.
but the other one didn't do anything, so she
I'm
gets to like
totally
play
innocent.
Game Boy and shit.
I
Or
don't-
Switch, probably Switch these days.
But she's still locked up in the pen.
Right, but she has more access.
They
to
probably do
activities.
they probably do like a work release kind of thing. Like half the time you gotta be in the clink. The
Can I
other
ask
half
y'all a
you're
favor
good.
that has nothing to do with this?
You
Can
have
y'all
to-
get
do you have
through the
to-
next
do you have
ad
to
read
pee?
as I
Yeah.
run to the men's room?
Sure. What's the read, Dave?
Oh gosh, where is it?
It's missing.
Oh,
Well, we're missing boys now.
we are missing boys. Go ahead, Dave.
I've got a missing anecdote that I need to get in before.
Okay.
True story. I was at the mall, actually looking for a gift for Parks. A young man who worked at a store, a shoe store,
A Mizzen and Main button down.
he asked me, he goes, hey, what are those pants? He asked me if they were another brand, a big brand that you've heard of, very popular. And I said, no, they're Mizzen and Main. He's like, oh, really? And then he looked, and I was wearing one of Will's Sunday Scaries crew necks. He goes, great fit, man. This is like a 20-year-old dude. And let me just say that I felt really good about myself in that time. So that's all I got. Have a great ad read. Thank you, Mizzen.
Hey, Dillon.
Wow, thank you, David.
You remember when we went to I'm going to tease an upcoming drop. There's a video that Randy's working hard on where we go to the Mizzen and Main store. You might have seen the Instagram stories that you were in.
Yeah, we were there.
Yeah, Dillon went into the Mizzen and Main changing room and put on an outfit that when he walked out, literally left the room speechless.
The people are still talking about it.
that like there's going to be a moment on the video where everybody's like, oh, because Dillon had a button down on that took people's breath away.
They took good care of us. I had a button down and also had some dope pants on. It's the material is what sets them apart from me.
Mm-hmm. Because guess what? Are you uncomfortable in the summer wearing traditional clothing sometimes?
Buddy, you have no idea.
Yep. The blistering heat, the steamy public transit, or just getting in your car after a round of golf. Maybe it's an annoying co-host that is getting under your skin in the summer because of the heat.
Like you.
Guess what? That's where Mizzen and Main's helping out, Dillon. My dress shirts used to wrinkle. They were stiff. They made me sweat like Randy. And I used to dread wearing dress shirts to record this podcast or be on camera, period. Right? In our business casual initiative. But not anymore because Mizzen Maine is here to help. You got to check them out. They combine the comfort and flexibility of your favorite athletic wear with the fit and style of a custom dress shirt. Lightweight, breathable, and moisture wicking, this bad boy will have you looking great. Guess what?
What?
Skip the dry cleaner.
I was going to say, you also get to skip the dry cleaner.
Skip the dry cleaner because the their dress shirts are machine washable, so you can skip those trips to the dry cleaner.
You take them out of the dryer, you feel like you got them from the cleaner just now.
Think of the time and money you're saving there. Right, Dave?
I've been saying it.
Right?
Whether you're updating your wardrobe to head back to the office or just looking for a new fall flannel, we've got good news. Right now, if you go to mizzenandmain.com and use promo code CIRCLINGBACK, you'll receive $35 off any regular price order of $125 or more. That's $35 off when you go to mizzenandmain.com and use promo code CIRCLINGBACK.
Do you want to do your unsolicited recommendation now, or do you want to just save it for Wednesday?
I want to do it now.
Do it, Daddy.
Right now, David. Yeah, I've been watching this show that I don't even know why I started watching. I think it was a Bay choice. It's on Netflix, and it is called Love Is Blind. Here's why I like this show.
Yeah.
It's so bad that it's very enjoyable. It's one of those, like, it's so bad you can't look away. I've often made fun of the Bachelor and Bachelorette franchise because the format of the show is just so dumb. You're supposed to propose at the end of a several-week, experiment, basically, where you're dating people on national television and you're dating 20 people at a time. Very stupid idea for a show. Very popular, however.
Yeah, I was just
quite successful franchise.
Are you familiar with like a year and a half ago when the show went viral?
No.
Okay.
But I know this is so I'm watching the second season. I know this is not like a brand new show.
Okay.
But it's new to me. And I want to share it with you in case you too, like me, are slow to pick up on this show. So the format goes like this. You're dating someone blindly, basically. You can only talk to them through a wall. You don't have no idea what they look like. Right?
It's kind of like my dates just anyway. You know
Wait,
what I'm saying?
You don't know what they look
Brett
like.
sent me a video like this. Is there a little hole cut out, like hip level?
David,
do they
sent you a different kind of video, I think.
No, that sounds about right.
So there are 15 women and 15 men, and then you get to they get to talk to all, they each get to talk to each other, and you figure out who's compatible or whatever. But you don't know what the person looks like. You don't know what they look like until you propose marriage to them.
Yes.
So if you hit a knee, and if this person says yes, then
what are you protesting?
Then you get to actually see them. No protesting. You hit a knee to
I would take a knee,
marriage.
and she would get all excited and be like, "I'm actually protesting injustice."
The show is so
thanks.
dumb. So once they propose and they meet each other for the first time, the wedding is a month later.
Uh-oh. I bet that's a fun month.
There's this woman on there who she's she gets engaged, right? And she meets this guy that she's been talking to through a wall for a couple of weeks or whatever it is. And she's doing the interview portion of the show. And she's like, yeah, he's really great. I'm just not that attracted to him. Yeah, no shit.
Right. That's
kind of an important part of a relationship, I would think. Chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so dumb. And then they get to know each other and they fight over shit that they should have figured out in a regular relationship, where you get to be around a person. It's just this dumbest thing of all time, but also very entertaining. There's a guy on there. His name is Shane. I tweeted about this character. The most off-putting person I think I've ever come across in my entire life.
Really?
He is an absolute jackass, annoying as hell. There's a scene where the girl he's talking to, he asked her to be his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
She says yes. They're officially a couple, right?
Okay.
Are you talking about Natalie?
Natalie. Later on that day, the other girl he's talking to, Shayna, she walks in there and they're flirting, whatever. And she's like, hey, so Natalie told all of us that you guys are now boyfriend, girlfriend. And he's like, yeah, so what do you care what she has to say? What do you mean? You're in a relationship now. The whole thing is just so dumb, but also really fun. Give it a try.
Yeah, I watched season 1.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking to the people.
Oh, okay.
People listening. What do you think of season 1?
Yeah, I thought it was entertaining. It was great pandemic television.
Yeah,
You know, when we were just doing absolutely nothing.
I've
in our
heard season
houses.
1 is good. I need to go back and
It
watch
was.
Here's
It
a
was. Some
sentence
characters
I
on that
did not
show.
expect when looking up something on Shane. Some Netflix viewers want to learn more about Shane and Shayna, while other Reddit users are curious about Shane's laugh, drugs (parentheses coke), autism, gaslighting, and look-alike.
Yeah, he does seem like he's very coked out at all times. He's like very fidgety. His mannerisms are kind of all over the place. He's very annoying in many ways. Yeah.
We should do a show called Love is Colorblind.
Oh, where we get colorblind people and Dillon's the host and we match them
What's
up.
weird about being colorblind is life is very normal for me.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So it's just
That's
like a
you. It's
regular
breaking
dating
the
show.
stigma.
Okay, so the show is just we get those colorblind glasses for everybody, and we just take videos of them seeing like flowers and stuff for the first time.
Those videos always make me cry.
I cry every
Like a
time.
kid who
You
like
shouldn't.
hears a sound for the first time or sees a.
It's a very different situation
What do you mean?
because being able to hear for the first time, that's an amazing,
I know, I'm just-
magical
yeah.
moment.
I'm
Oh,
just saying it's
absolutely.
magical.
Seeing the world a little bit differently for the first time, I was like, oh,
Seeing
so
color-
that's what blue looks like
Whoa.
to you. It's not a big deal.
Okay, so you're a kid.
If
You're
you're
a kid.
colorblind out there, I apologize.
Imagine-
for Dylan coming at you like
Imagine
this.
you're a kid.
That's so
you've
cool.
seen limited colors your entire life, and then you're front row at a Blue Man Group show, and somebody gives you the
that's-
glasses, and then next thing you know, the blue's popping.
That's a
Right.
bit different.
They're over there beating on a fucking trash can or whatever, and they're just
shit.
blue as all fucking hell.
Damn.
Mhm.
Okay.
Blue
Now
like
we're
that
talking.
Finnish skier's dick.
Whoa. Call back.
Woo-wee!
Call back.
Can we get out of here? I'm done.
Hey, can I break the Saudi Golf League is dead. Rest in peace, the
Good.
Saudi Golf
Really? Did they call it to the embassy and chop it up?
Like DJ Screw? What do you mean?
Is
No,
that
it's
joke?
that's a
Um,
geopolitical joke.
all right.
There's-
We'll see you tomorrow on Patreon.
Bye.
Uncut Jabs.